Shalom, friends. We have one drasha for Parshat Bamidbar from the Piaseczner Rebbe from Derech HaMelech. It's not dated. In the context of that drasha, he tangentially discusses how Parshat Bamidbar, or Shabbat, of when we read Bamidbar, is preparation for Chag Shavuot and receiving the Torah. In this, he's going back to a well-known midrashic theme that talks about how the desert is the prerequisite for receiving the Torah. We receive the Torah when we're in the desert. We almost always read Parshat, celebrate Chag Shavuot right after Parshat Bamidbar, so there's something about that which is preparation. So he doesn't discuss why Bamidbar per se is, but he talks about getting ready for Matan Torah, and he talks about how a person is filled both with great joy and with some trepidation as they prepare for Shavuot, because on the one hand, it's very, very great joy that we know that we're going to connect with Hashem very deeply, receive His Torah, receive the mitzvot, and that's what gives us meaningful life, that without that our lives as Jews would be incomprehensible and empty and meaningless. So it's a very powerful thing. That's the great joy. The trepidation is the feeling that maybe I won't use my time wisely on that holy day, which affects the whole year. How my year will look, he says, depends to some extent on how I receive the Torah on that day of Shavuot, that very holy day. So therefore, he says, you have to be aware of the fact that while on such a holy day you're unlikely to be tempted to do bad things by your Yetzer Hara, but you may be tempted to waste time, and that would be a shame. So it's really important to utilize the moments of Matan Torah, of Chag Shavuot, to really connect deeply with Hashem and the Torah. That's what Sfirat HaOmer, he says, is also getting us ready to do. And let's all hope and daven and use the Shabbat before, when we feel the lights of Shavuot already descending into the world so heavily, as a time to prepare ourselves for that very, very holy and special day. Shabbat Shalom, Besorot Tovot.